What I'd like to show you now, Vicky, is how we could pull an image from the visualizer into, say, PowerPoint, and then turn that into a question. So we're actually combining the visualizer with PowerPoint and then turning that into a question.
Again, this is a sort of preparing in advance.
Yes, yeah.
For a class.
Well, it could be during the lesson if I was quick enough, but if not, I'm going to prepare it beforehand. So I'm going to start in PowerPoint, and I've got a question which is half done for me here, and I'm going to use another example, a text-based example. So there's the book, so if you could place that underneath the visualizer for me on there, and we'll have a quick look at what that looks like so we get that lined up properly. So I'll open up my video cap and we can see that on screen. Okay. So we're going to need to zoom out a little bit on that, as you can see, so get that the right size.
And again, it automatically focuses. You don't have to spend time.
No,
is that enough?
That's fine, absolutely fine. So with that there, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to use the facility that I've got within PowerPoint is to be able to insert that picture directly into my PowerPoint. Okay. So I'm going to go Insert, Picture, and I'm going to go From Scanner or Camera. And it's going to recognise this as my camera device, and I'm going to go Custom Insert. So I've got my question half prepared. It says that's what I can currently see. That's fine. There's my image, and it's now dropped inside PowerPoint, ready for me to reformat and resize and do whatever I want. So I'm just going to make that the right size and then pull it across a little bit there and resize that and pull that across there. So we've got our text with the question on there, and it's going to be a multiple choice question, and these are the possible options that we've got.
Now can I zoom in live with this?
No, because we've actually taken a snapshot of that now.
Right.
So it's like taking a picture and we've dropped it straight into PowerPoint, and we're asking a question about that picture that we've taken. And then we could do another slide. I'm showing different subjects here just to give you an example of what we could do. So if we could take that text away again now. So my second slide is going to be something to do with science. So let's put those electrical components back underneath there.
Because that's the thing with this, it can be 3D. It doesn't have to just be a book.
That's right.
You can take a snapshot of anything.
Absolutely anything. So let's just have a quick look, make sure we've got that lined up correctly. So we could go a bit bigger on that one, look.
A bit bigger on that one?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, and zoom that up. That looks absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we've just got a preview on there, so we'll close that down, go back to PowerPoint, back onto the slide here, and again we're going to insert that as a picture from scanner or camera, and there it is, and capture it and drop it directly in. So just a quick bit of reformatting there, push it across, get it the right size to fit into the space that we've got, and I've got the question ready there. Look, which component, because I'm going to do something else in PowerPoint in a minute as well. And then the third question is going to do with numeracy, and so we can take that away, and then we're going to put something else underneath there, and we're going to put a numeracy question. So if you could place that underneath for me, thank you.
And again, you just need to go back into the video cap.
Just have a quick check, see what I'm doing. So it's just that top one there. That's it. So we can make it a little bit bigger, I think.
A little bit bigger.
There, that's it. Absolutely perfect. So we'll come out of there, go back into PowerPoint. And again, on that slide, we're going to go Insert Picture from Scanner or Camera, and we're going to drop that in and there and capture it.
And I can take this away now.
You can take that away now.
That's it.
Yeah, that's absolutely done. So, just reformat that, and away we go. Just put that there, okay. And what I'm going to do now is I think I'll just save that, just in case disaster strikes. So we'll save that and just drop it onto our desktop. Just for now, just in case, and I'm going to run this now. The reason why I'm going to run it first is because I want to show you another feature that we've got that we can use in PowerPoint if we want to. We've got this facility here within PowerPoint to be able to use annotation tools. Now, of course, I could be doing this on my interactive whiteboard at this point, so I could be using my interactivity to pick up, say, a highlighter pen, and I could be working over the top of this text that I've got on the right-hand side here, highlighting words if I wish to, on there, like so. And then if I go to my next slide, which component, because what I want to do here is actually annotate on here. I'm going to use a felt tip pen this time and just draw an arrow over here. So I'm pointing to that particular component, and then on my third slide here I'm going to use the highlighter pen again to show I'm highlighting. I want to know what's going to go in this box here, so I'm just going to highlight that space. And then when I try and come out of PowerPoint at this point, what I want to show you here is when I end this show, can you see it says, do you want to keep your ink annotations? And if I say yes, keep them there, that's now saved all those annotations that I've made over the top of the PowerPoint. So I've pulled in the images from the visualizer, I've worked it in PowerPoint because I could have been using that to teach with, using those tools. And now what I want to do is actually use those questions in ClassCom and try them out with the handsets.
And because you've got all the work that you've already done, you can sort of build on it as you go.
Yeah, exactly.
With the feedback that you get from the students, you can just keep working on the answer together.
Yeah, that's right. And of course I can turn this into a question now. Going back to the toolbar at the top, I can say, right, this first slide that we're looking at here, I'm looking at for a multiple choice. So there's 4 possible answers, 1, 2, 3 or 4. So 4 answers there.
And again, it highlights the white box so you know which box you can use. It's sort of idiot-proof in some respects.
It doesn't let you go wrong, really, does it? So I'm going to just highlight the answer there and copy and paste that into this box here. So we've got something to appear in the report. And I'm just going to quickly do the same for the others. So I've pointed to the battery using the annotation facility within PowerPoint. So again, we've got a multiple choice input and we've got a choice of 3. And it's a number that we're looking for, and the correct answer is 1. And again, I could put the text in there, and then which number is missing here. So we're just asking for a numeric response this time, and we're going to put the number in here. So we'll put the answer in, and again we could put the text in there. And then I'm going to save that again there. So we've saved it. So we can now close that PowerPoint down, and we can go into ClassCom, and we can pull that into ClassCom so that we can use it with the handsets now. So I'm going to highlight my folder with my stuff in it and go, right, pull in that new activity that I've just created. So I'm going to tell it where the activity is.
And again, that's such a very simple procedure we're all used to using.
That's right,
now.
Yeah. So there it is. There's that activity I've just created, and I'm going to pull it in to ClassCom. There, all ready to go. The answer in there as well. And OK that.
So you know it's all in now. You know it's easy to be, and it says new activity
added successfully. So those 3 slides are now ready to go with my response system. So I've imported the pictures from the visualizer into PowerPoint. I've used PowerPoint and used the features in PowerPoint with the highlighting and the annotating. And then I've saved those annotations and then used that PowerPoint inside ClassCom to actually use these as questions which I can now put to my audience.
And again, because you've been using the visualizer, you can put 3D things in. It doesn't just have to be print. You can really use your imagination.
You could, yeah. So you could put an art picture for it under there, or a pot or an artifact underneath there. Ask a question about it. Pull it into PowerPoint, annotate it, and then ask a question. It doesn't really matter what subject. Anything that you place underneath the visualizer there
can be used with this system.
Yeah, can be used with this system and pulled right straight across.
Fantastic.